Hi everyone, it's me Lindsay again with EquipMeOT here today to talk about how to sleep safely and comfortably following a hip replacement surgery. Now if you've been following along, I've been doing all of my sleep guides for surgical recovery, and this one is no different. We're going to talk about how to position using pillows and some guidance to make sure that you're in a position that makes you comfortable so that you can sleep and rest well, but also, and maybe even more importantly, protect yourself from any future injury or potential dislocation when it comes to the hip replacement procedure itself. So if you have any questions about how to get in and out of bed following a hip replacement, make sure you check out my other video that I'll post a link here for. That one will give you all the details you need as far as how to safely get in and out of bed following a hip replacement. This video is going to really focus on how to get comfortable in position for your rest following that surgery. So let's talk a little bit about some of the equipment and supplies that I would want to have in place before attempting to sleep comfortably in a standard bed following a hip replacement. Now, as I've discussed before, having some sort of a bed that has elevating heads and feet will make life much easier, but it is not essential for this recovery process. What I would want to make sure to have with me are multiple pillows to offer you positioning flexibility. So I have 4 of them here, and that's going to be the minimum. You may even need a few more than that to get yourself in just the right position, especially early on. I would want to have a good leg lifter. Now this is going to be the key to most hip replacement recoveries, and especially for getting in and out of bed. A good leg lifter is going to make your life much easier and much more comfortable. The other piece of equipment that I like to have for this type of recovery is a wedge. Now this is a 45-degree wedge, wipeable, pretty affordable. You can find them used occasionally, or I will post a link down below where you can find one similar to this. This is going to be used for helping to position you at an elevated head of bed. So if you need your head up a little bit to get comfortable, you can use this there, or you can use this at the feet to get your legs elevated and help with swelling management. So that can be really important following a lower body surgical procedure. So we'll have that as well. Let's talk about how you would position yourself for rest. Now, some folks are back sleepers by nature, and for those people, the positioning is going to be very simple. One positioning consideration, though, I want to make sure to go over. So for back sleep, we're simply going to put our pillow where we are most comfortable, and we're going to need an additional pillow. The key to back rest is that you want to make sure that your leg is going to stay straight without the risk of your foot flopping left or right, because that could potentially cause issues with that hip staying in socket. So let's go ahead and get ourselves positioned. We're going to pretend like my left leg was my surgically repaired leg. So we're going to kind of come across the bed, and I'm leaning back because I've got that 90-degree hip precaution that I'm trying to maintain. All right, so we'll get this out of the way. The key is keeping this leg nice and straight. So if I'm on my back and I tend to let that foot flop to the side, that could be problematic. So that's what we're going to be preventing with this pillow. So putting a pillow here and another pillow between the legs, and this one I'm going to fold in half, like this, is going to keep this leg, this surgically repaired leg and hip, perfectly straight. The other leg, it's okay. If it's going to move around a little bit, you're safe. So now I could lay back safely and rest comfortably knowing that this leg is not going to fall to the side or rotate inward, causing problems with that hip alignment. So that's positioning for back sleeping. Now let's talk about side sleepers. You absolutely can sleep on your side following a hip replacement, but positioning is so vital. Sleeping on the side runs the risk of dislocation higher than any other position. Obviously, you're not going to be sleeping on your stomach for a while, but sleeping on your side for a lot of people is most comfortable. So let's go ahead and talk about how you would prevent injury or dislocation while sleeping on your side. For this example, so it's easier to see, I'm going to pretend we're going to shift over and say that my right leg was the surgically repaired hip. So this is going to require a few more pillows. I'm going to keep this one here. I've got my pillow behind my head. You're going to need to make sure that you put a pillow the full length between your legs, okay? So I'm actually going to use 2 pillows here. And the reason being, you need to make sure that the surgical hip and the non-surgical hip stay lined up at the pelvis, okay? We don't want the surgical hip flopping over top or behind your non-surgically repaired leg. What can happen with that is you can actually cause dislocation. I have seen this many times. Now, if you don't have pillows like this, you can also buy something called a hip abductor pillow. It is specifically designed to prevent your legs from crossing over each other. So that type of pillow is essential if you are a high risk for dislocation, which your surgeon should tell you if you are a particularly high risk patient. And in that situation, a hip abductor pillow is a necessity. So go ahead and check out my links down below if you want to see what those are as far as costs are concerned. They're not overly expensive, and for peace of mind and comfort for hips or side sleepers are really important. Okay, so let's go back to positioning. All right, so we're going to get on my side here. My surgical leg is going to be on top. And you can see here, I'm going to do this, you can see my knees, my hips are lined up on top of one another. You're not going to want to sleep with your surgical leg down. It's too much pressure directly placed upon that surgically repaired hip. It is too uncomfortable. You're going to want to have that leg up. So now, I'm going to also apply a pillow behind myself like this so that I don't run the risk of rolling and coming this way uncontrolled perhaps in my sleep. So now I've got this leg fully extended here. I can lay comfortably on my side and safely on my side without running the risk of my foot flopping forward. So the two pillows between the hips to keep those legs perfectly straight and to keep this hip directly above the other hip is going to be really important for safe side sleeping. So if you didn't have the pillows and you were using the hip abductor, the concept is the same. I also recommend with the hip abductor pillow that you would use a pillow behind yourself to keep yourself safe and in the same position while you rest. So let's talk about how you would use a wedge to help support your comfortable resting. So the wedge is really useful if you feel like you have a lot of swelling developing in your surgical leg. So it can help get you elevated, and it's really a nice thing to have when you're recovering. So let's talk about how you would use that and position safely. So this wedge is a 45-degree angle. Let me pull it up here so you can see it. Simply placing it at the end of the bed and then ensuring that while you're using it, so again, likely I'd be using my leg lifter here because I can't lean too far forward and run that risk of breaking my hip precaution. So what a lot of people do is they'll have the wedge kind of slide it over underneath their foot and get that leg elevated. This is going to help get the swelling out of the foot and lower leg and up and out of the body. This can be hugely helpful for your recovery. If you're a little uncomfortable like this, you can add a thin pillow, because again, with hip replacement, you got to be really cautious of making sure you're keeping that 90-degree precaution. So you can apply a thin pillow here just to get that leg a little bit more cushioned so that you can rest comfortably. Also, by adding the pillow, it's going to help keep that leg straight, because you, again, don't want that foot flopping to the side here, okay? So keeping that leg nice and straight is going to be key. So that's how you would use the wedge during a hip replacement recovery. So there you have it. Several ways to position yourself in bed so that you can rest safely and comfortably throughout your hip replacement recovery. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below. And as always, if you need more information on how to stay safe and independent in your home and community, consider subscribing to EquipMeOT. Thank you.